Hi everyone, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping in. I'm Rena, and in today's Boxes and Deals, we have our Shop and Win Saturday. And in today's video, I'm going to do base makeup. So foundations, concealers, powders, setting sprays, that kind of thing. And to start with, first of all, if you haven't been watching or you're new to my channel, I do a Shop and Win Saturday every Saturday, and basically it's a shop my stash, so it's my favorite products in that category for the week, and every week I will add a prize to the monthly prize bundle. And in the comments below, you just put enter and what I say in the video along with the word enter to enter for that video. And then every week, if you enter in each of the 4 or 5, depending on how many Saturdays there are in the month, videos, you have more chances of being the final winner for the entire month. So for the month of April, we had 4 Saturdays. So we had 4 names drawn from the random comment pickers from each of the videos. Those 4 names were then put into the random name picker, and one final name was chosen, and that winner receive all of the prizes for the month of April. So week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4's prizes. So she got that whole entire bundle. So the same will go for May, and this is week 3, and this week is base makeup. Week 1, I have to look at my calendar over there. Week 1 was personal care products. Week 2 was cheeks, so highlights, bronzers, and blushes. And today, week 3 is base makeup. So I turned my little roundabout thing, my big roundabout I should say, to where my makeup and primers are. Oh yes, primers as well. But the ones that I am including in my favorites are right here beside me. These are some of the others. As you can see, I have lots to choose from. So lots that I've been trying out. So I chose my favorites that I have enjoyed so far. So I have 2 BB creams that I like a lot. I guess I should start with primers, but we're going right in with the foundation. Oh, and then for this look, just to kind of show a base makeup look, I put on a, excuse me, I applied primer and a BB cream and a setting powder and lip gloss and mascara and brows. That's it. So no eyeshadow or cheek makeup or anything like that. I did a little bit of bronzing and contour, concealer. Anyway, so I'll tell you what I put on for that. But my favorite 2 BB creams, this one is actually brand new. If you saw my Costco video, I got this in a 2-pack from Costco for $18, so that's $9 each. These are normally, for this size, I think it's 50 ounce. Yes, 50 milliliters, excuse me, 1.7 ounce. So one of these is usually $22. I got 2 for $18 on Costco. So that's an amazing deal, and I tried it out. A lot of you put in the comments that you have actually tried this and love it, and I tried it, and that's what's on my face right now, and I absolutely love it. It does have a slight fragrance. It's not perfumey, if you know what I mean, but it does have a slight fragrance. If you are sensitive to fragrance, it does have that, but to me it's light enough that it doesn't bother me. And it does have SPF 42, which I love about it as well. But it just made my face feel so smooth. And my other favorite BB cream is Purlisse. And I love this one because it has, even though it's a BB cream, it has enough coverage. I like medium coverage. I don't like heavy coverage. I don't like feeling like I have makeup on. But I like it to, you know, cover my sunspots and give a smooth canvas. So this works very well for that. And this is SPF 30, so it also has SPF in it. and it's moisturizing, natural looking coverage, matte meets glowy finish. So this one is a little more dewy. This one I noticed it is a bit dewy, but I put a setting powder over it, so it's kind of it's not really matte, but satiny, I guess. And this one would be the same. Those are my favorite two. This one is the tried and true. This is like my second of this. This is the first time I've tried this, and I am already loving it. So it's a real tie between the two. So like future, it would be whichever one it happens to be on sale when I need some more. All right, and then my favorite foundation for more full coverage, I have two as well. One more affordable and one more on the expensive side. But if I see it on sale or in a subscription box, it's a definite grab. So this is Wander, and this, it just makes my skin look so smooth, and I don't know if it's mattifying, but it just feels like it is. Oh no, I dropped. All right. Speaking of Costco, I bought this in a 3-pack from Costco. There's a royal blue, this kind of a dark red, and a black pair, and each of them come with their own case, color coordinated. And all three of them, and these are, I'm a level 2, but all the levels are the same price, I believe, but 3-pack for $20. Not bad. Nude Illusion liquid foundation in the shade Light, but it's perfect coverage for me. It does not have any SPF, but I love how it looks on my skin. And then this is another one that I like. The Milani is the more affordable one, and for a drugstore brand, this I think looks gorgeous on my skin. It's conceal and perfect, so you almost don't even need a concealer with it, and it does cover all the imperfections. And I get light beige. If they had it's medium to full coverage, lightweight, oil-free, water resistant, and sweat proof. But yeah, it just has a nice smooth finish. I will say it is a little on the dewy side for me, but again, I can just use the setting powder to kind of balance it out. All right, and then for primers, I dropped one. So this is, I don't use this very much because it's so tiny, but I've only used it a couple times and I absolutely love it. And this is by Ilia. This is called True Skin Radiant Priming Serum, Firming, Smoothing, Aloe Infused. And like, I could barely see my, well, when I'm looking at the camera, I guess I can a little bit, but I have large pores, and so I feel like this does do a good job at smoothing my skin and making it smooth for the foundation as well. And again, like, I have the BB cream and this on, and it feels like I don't have any makeup on, and I love that. I feel like my face can breathe. And then my other favorite is Cover FX, the blurring primer. And this with the Wander Beauty I use together, and these are an amazing pair together. And just talk about a smooth canvas. I love it. A blurring primer that instantly minimizes the appearance of pores and fine lines to create a super smooth, flawless, airbrushed look. And it does. So I love that one, but that's, again, that one, both of these are actually a little spendy. As far as more affordable primers, I don't really have one, I'll admit. Everything that I've gotten, I've received in subscription boxes. So the Avant, I still need to actually try. The Milk is a really good one as well. The Pure 4-in-1 Correcting Primer, that's a good one. I have to say, I have a few good primers that I've tried out is just finding that right combination of primer and foundation. But so a lot of these are more recent additions in some subscription boxes. So but I would say these two would be my favorites, but I haven't found one that's, I would say, an affordable one that I would go out and purchase. But as you can see, I'm pretty set for now, so I don't really need to purchase any. All right, so primers, foundations, and BB creams, and then concealers. My two favorite for under eye concealer would be these two. One is the Morphe, and I get this one in light, I think. Let's see. C155. So I'm not sure what shade that is, but I think it's light. It's 155. But I like that one. There's no creasing when I use that one. And then this is the Tarte clay stick, and again, there's no, this is crease proof and waterproof concealer, and it's nice and smooth and moisturizing as well. And this one is a little darker than I would like for a concealer, but it still works well, and I like the texture of it. The Shape Tape, I love the Shape Tape. This one's gone. I used it all up. But I don't like this one so much for under the eyes because I feel like it creases too much. But this one is an amazing one for an eyeshadow primer. I love the Shape Tape for eyeshadow primer. So I would like to get some more for that. The Morphe one works okay for it, but not as well as the Shape Tape. Another primer for the eyes that I actually have found that I like. And I've only used it a couple times so far, but this is the e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer. So it's very similar to the e.l.f. Putty Primer, but it's a little thicker. So as you can see, it's a little dirty. It's usually very white, but I had used it with my fingers and applied it. But so it's white. That's what it looks like. And then when you apply it, you can even, they have a few shades. They have black, they have clay and sand, which are neutral colors, and I think rose, which is kind of a pinky neutral, maybe one other, and then white. And you can use them as eyeshadows as well because they are, as you can see, a little slightly opaque depending on how much you blend it out or how much you apply. But the white I love because it intensifies or brightens your eyeshadow colors. So you can even use this as cut crease. I haven't tried it with a brush yet. I need to try out a cut crease with it. But because it is so thick, I'll have to see how, I'll have to play with it and see if I can pick it up with a brush, a thicker, like stiffer brush, more dense brush, I guess. So, but that's my favorite eye primer since I'm out of the Shape Tape. But yeah, it does work really well to intensify and brighten your eyeshadow colors. So, and then setting powders. I'm still looking for like the perfect one. I haven't found it yet. I don't like white translucent powders just because I feel like they have too much of a white cast. But one that I've found that I like pretty well is Lawless, and it's not, as you can see, it's not white, so that's nice. It's more kind of almost banana powder color. But that's a good one and doesn't leave a white cast. And it seems like it smooths the texture pretty well also. I loved this one, the Becca Hydrate, what's it called? Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. Because when you applied it, it had that cooling effect because it feels like you're applying wet, something wet on your powder brush. It feels cold and wet, but it's powder. So it's the strangest thing, but closed like this to kind of keep the hydrating cooling effect, but I will say that after a couple months it does dry out. It still works, but it doesn't have that cooling effect anymore. So even though I keep the lid closed, it's one of those that only lasts like a couple months as far as that special effect goes. I think it would feel amazing in the summer, but yeah, now I feel like I have to apply a lot for it to even take away the shine. So I don't like that I have to do extra for some reason. Whereas before, when it was new, I didn't feel like I had to apply so much. But now I feel like I have to keep dipping and applying and dip and apply, and it's still, as you can see, that's what I have on right now is the Becca, and I still feel like I have some shine coming through. That being said, and I feel like as the time is passing, I can see more and more shine coming through. So that being said, the Misha, as you can see, is a little more on the dewy side. It's not oily. It doesn't feel oily. My skin doesn't feel oily, but it's not mattifying. All right, so that's the setting powders. What else? Concealer. Oh, another concealer that I tried today was this NYX Wonder Stick, and I actually really like it. And what shade did I get it in? It's a highlight and contour stick, a 2-in-1, and I got it in medium tan, but it worked perfectly for under my eyes. So one side is the concealer, and I did that, I don't know if you can't really tell, but I did it under my eyes. And I feel like I can still see dark circles, but it's a lot better than it was. And then like on my nose and, you know, different, I put it down here. But I feel like that matched really well with my skin. And then this side is the bronzing contouring side. And so I just kind of did that along the outer edges and here and where you would contour. So, and I feel like that it matched my skin pretty well. I think it did a good job. So that's the NYX Wonder Stick. Today was my first time using it, and I actually really like it. I think it's the perfect color for my skin. I could be wrong, but I think it is. Let's see, was that everything? So, sorry. Primer, foundation, BB cream, concealer and contour, eye primer, setting powder, setting spray. So for my setting sprays, I do like the Gerard. I just got some from Costco in another bundle, 2 full size and a mini for $19.97, and retail value for that would have been $60. So I think I got a really good deal. I love those because they smell amazing, and I feel like they help make your makeup stick. But it feels a little tacky at first. Once it dries down, it doesn't so much. But I feel like it would be a great one for like your makeup brush, your eyeshadow brush to apply. If you wanted to intensify colors, to apply wet, and also for if you spray on your face and do some highlighter on top of that, it intensifies that as well. As far as hydrating setting sprays, I like these two. This one I also use for my brushes sometimes, but this is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea 4-in-1 setting mist. And it works as a setting spray, primer, hydrating mist, and skin refresher. And it's lightweight. It feels refreshing and cooling. And then this one is Fig and Yarrow, and I absolutely love this one because it smells amazing. It's therapeutic. It's a hydrating skin toner with a blend of pure essential oils and herbal extracts for superlative skin nourishment. And I probably included this in my video from April, what was it, for toners, because you can use it as a toner as well as a setting spray, but I'm rolling it out again because you can use it as a setting spray and kind of a refresher during the day as well, and it just smells amazing. So, and it's supposed to be brightening as well, I believe. But it's balancing, soothing, reparative, and youth preserving. So I love it. That's the Orange Blossom and Lavender Complexion Water. There we go. All right. Okay. I think we're done. So the prize for this week, you get to choose. So, you can either choose the Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder. I do have this in a sample size. So I don't need the full size of it because I do have several setting powders that I'm kind of using up right now. Let me show you. Nope, that's not it. This is mine. But the packaging is really pretty, and I believe that's what the big one looks like as well. It is white, so if you don't mind white, I don't think it leaves a white cast. It is very oil absorbing, let's put it that way. I should try this one again, actually. And put it on top of there. You can see it kind of smoothed it out. I'm gonna leave that one out and try it again. I think it's been a little bit since I've tried it, but I don't need the full size of it, and this is brand new, so I might as well put it in a giveaway. Or this is the Tarte Base Tape Hydrating Primer, Double Duty Beauty. So this one is, especially if you have drier skin, it's 12-hour hydration, coconut infused, smooths appearance, extends the wear of foundation. So it sounds amazing, but as you can see, I have plenty of primers as well. So you get to choose one of these. So the Shape Tape, or Base Tape Hydrating Primer, or the Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder. And both are full size, so you get to choose one. So in the comments below, put the word enter, and if you use what do you use the most? So if you could only choose one, BB cream, foundation, powder, makeup powder. I don't use makeup powder, like foundation powder. There is one that I forgot to mention. That's the Milani that I've been trying. It's kind of a cream to powder. I do like that one, if any. I don't normally like powders for makeup, but that one I do like, if I like any. So do you like foundation powder? Do you like BB cream or CC cream? Or do you like actual full coverage foundation? Or do you like just to do a little bit of concealer and go? Or do you do primer and go and just leave it like just a nice face primer or moisturizer? Primer and powder? Or what if you could only choose one of these products, say for the next 3 months that you could use, what would it be? So would it be a foundation? Would it be a BB cream or CC cream? Would it be a powder? Would it be a setting spray? Would it be a primer? Would it be a concealer or contour? I think I covered it all. So what would you use? What would you choose if you only could choose one for the next 3 months? All right. So that is the enter plus choose one, and put that in the comments below to enter for this today's video. And you can also let me know what you would choose between the setting powder or the primer as well, if you would like. You don't have to, but And again, if you want to leave your Instagram or email in there to contact as an additional way to contact you, you can do so. But you can also watch for my video on the 31st. There's 31 days in May. So on the 31st, I will post it on the 1st. The video will have a full screen recording of the winners. So you can watch for that as well. And I will do that at the end of every month. So just keep that in mind. Please watch the videos all the way through so that it's fair to everybody. And if you like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. And I do lots of unboxings, subscription boxes, beauty boxes, mystery boxes. I do some makeup hauls. I do some makeup looks sometimes, palette bingos. I especially love I'm doing some more drugstore brands to show affordable makeup, but I also love doing I also love doing small business indie brands, and focusing on them, whether it's makeup or home or office or anything like that. So, all right, if you know of a indie brand that I haven't covered or talked about and that you would love for me to show on my channel, please be sure to include that in the comments below as well. I love discovering new indie brands. So let me know, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.